Hello. Hi, Gerard.
Good morning, folks.
Ooh, special day. Ravina joined us. Woohoo.
An all-star cast this morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Jessica. Welcome. Hi, Ravina. Nice to see you. Oh, you're on mute.
Hi. Yeah, no, I'm saying sorry. I've been sort of in absentia the last couple of weeks. It's just been a bit crazy, lots going on. So, hopefully I can participate to the best of my ability before my next Zoom call in the next half hour.
It's all good. We're glad to have you.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Hey, Jessica, you may hear from a contact of mine, Kevin Mack. He had asked me, he has a client that has like 15 employees and potentially looking for a PEO. I gave him all your information. It sounds like they're sort of in early stages, but
Yeah.
I talked you up and he said he may contact you.
Awesome,
So
thank you.
he works at Edward Jones as well. Okay.
I'll make sure I put you as a referral. Thank you very much.
Yeah, not a problem. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to even accept money on a referral. I'd have to double check on my side.
Well,
But
give me someone close to you.
Yeah. Great, you get me lose my license. That'll go.
No, we won't tell anyone. All right, fine. I'll put my name. No.
Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. Oh, Jennifer, you're on mute.
Oh, my mistake. Hi, everyone. So nice to see you again. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna see pictures.
Yeah. So we're in the process of, like releasing a video for the entire event. And we're also doing like a series of thank you videos that we shot for everyone. I think we're almost done with that. And as we're producing it, we're like sending it off to like different people. So videos are forthcoming.
That's funny,
Arriving
you know,
at
it's like the new technology. Like no more thank you cards. Let's make a whole video.
yeah, and it seems like a little bit more like personalized and more like heart-centered and authentic. Not to say that cards aren't, they are as well, but we're just doing it a little differently.
It depends on if it's written for everybody or if it's, personalized, the card.
Oh,
as
it's
well.
specific.
That's what I mean. Like sometimes you get a card like, thank you for attending, love, whatever, but it's never like to Jessica, thank you for my like whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You need to do TikTok thank yous. That's
So that's
awesome.
the next thing.
Yeah. So Gerard, I'm looking at the clock. It's 10:05.
Give it maybe another 2 minutes. Give it
a couple minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I guess while people start trickling in, welcome everyone to another Oh, let me see if this works. And guys, if there's some audio issue, just let me know. I'm doing like live testing here at Dynamite. Never been done before, at least at Dynamite. So hopefully we're always trying new things at Dynamite, including something like this. Give me your honest opinion. What do you think? Let's see. Let's see if this works. Everyone. Hello, everyone. Oh, welcome to another exciting episode of Dynamite. Okay, maybe that's a bit too much.
Oh, I'll give you a direct answer if you want one.
Yeah, please. Thumbs up or thumbs down.
It's like music playing also, though. It's like a little,
Yeah.
Rajiv, I never noticed your accent before.
He's a cyborg.
You talking about me? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so it's 6 minutes past 10. I know that Ravina has to jump off pretty quick. So for her benefit, I think we'll get started. And as people hop on, they'll hop on. So that's fine. So welcome to another exciting episode of Dynamite. At Dynamite, we do networking differently. But rather than hear from me, why don't we hear from a few of our members, beginning with Gerard. I don't know, I'm always picking on Gerard. I don't know why. But Gerard, yeah, would you like to share with the group as to what Dynamite is from your vantage point?
Sure. You always pick on me because you know I'm a morning person. I've already been awake for a silly number of hours. That's what it is. Good morning, everybody. I'm Gerard Rejo. We have mostly everybody here, the usual people, but I've been with Dynamite for 6 months or so. It's a great group of people. Everybody's willing to help each other out. It's good networking, and there's no pressure. That's my short version today.
Awesome. In fact, there's something that Gerard said, which I will publicly acknowledge that I stole from him, which is that it's not the BNI pressure cooker. I love that. I love that. Absolutely love that. Awesome. Thank you for that, Gerard. Joel, do you want to throw in your 2 cents on that?
Short version. Dynamite's the bomb. Join up.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Joel. Joel, incidentally, is our vice president, as well as one of our growth directors. Okay, so with that, let's get the party started. So at Dynamite, typically we have 3 or 4 distinct rounds of speaking. This is how it's different than other networking experiences. The first is an icebreaker. That's how we kind of get to know you. The icebreaker, Joel. So Lynn is called in sick today. She's dealing with another migraine. So we're all gonna keep her in our prayers for that. Joel, do you want to select a icebreaker question?
Okay. What's something we don't know about you that you're willing to share with the group?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. The funny thing, Joel, I don't know why, the last time or between meetings, I was thinking that might be a great question. And wow, I love it. I love it. Sold. Okay, so let's start with Ravina. Since Ravina has been, we don't know too much about Ravina. So I'm going to start with Ravina.
Okay, well, it's a little embarrassing, but it's not that embarrassing. I dog speak to my goldens. In other words, I have a different type of, as my mother called it, she's like, stop speaking such bad English. But I just use a whole different vernacular when I speak with them, which sounds ridiculous, but it's actually a good way of bonding. I wouldn't do that with most human beings, and anyone, if they had me on a secret camera, would probably think this woman is absolutely nuts. So
yeah, Jessica wants to hear it. Jessica wants to hear it, and so do I.
Okay, let's see. I'll say to Felix, who's one of my golden retrievers who Gerard has met, do you want meat loaf instead of meatloaf? And his tail thumps and wags. Or I'll say, use being bads. And he'll look at me like he understands. But anyway, these are just silly examples. But anyway, yes, it's a bit embarrassing, but I'm sharing in the spirit of teamwork.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Thanks for sharing. That's fun.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Jennifer?
So I don't have a secret language that I use, unfortunately. So something that you don't know about me. I can write with my left hand. I'm a righty, but I can write with my left as well. So it's like my little, like, I guess my circus trick to throw people off. Am I righty, my left? So yeah, that's my addition.
Awesome. Awesome. Wow. So she's ambidextrous, people. Ambidextrous. Okay. That's amazing. Larry?
Well, this is really a secret, a deep, dark secret that nobody should know about. But, you guys, I think you're in this. My favorite sandwich is peanut butter and bologna.
Maloney. What's a Maloney?
Bologna.
Are you serious? OMG.
And nobody I've ever told will ever try it, but it is phenomenal.
How do you even try that in the first place?
I have no idea. When I was a kid, I tried it once and it was just, I'm sold. It's great.
Mom probably made half of it and then he slapped on the other half, something like this. Something crazy like that.
Still trying to find some brave soul to try it, but
I'll try it for you, Larry.
All right, Joel, you give it a try. Let me know how it is.
All right.
Yeah, Joel, do you want to go next?
Let's see. I showed medieval pictures last week, so I can't do that one. Oh, I'll show you a neat trick that they often show to clients. It's a great way to win bets at bars. You put two fingers together up in the air, and then you do circles forward and back. They meet at the bottom and they meet at the top. Like Rajiv, most people can't do this.
Opposite ways?
Yeah, opposite directions.
That is hard.
Yeah,
You mean
no, keep them going in circles, Larry. That's it, Larry. Keep them
You
going
mean
in
that
circles.
one finger goes in a different direction as
Yeah.
the other finger?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
brain.
wow, that's crazy.
It's basically one of these exercises from Brain Gym. So it's your brain is switching dominance, but your brain is
Oh my
trying to
God.
keep dominance. One brain is trying to stay dominant, which is why they go in the same direction. So it's kind of, you have to learn to do it. You can try it doing it slow or doing one finger at a time and then the other finger. There's plenty of ways to simple ways to master it, but 90% of the people will not be able to do this the first time. So it's like I said, it's a great way to win. Just, hey, look, buy me a beer. I bet you can't do, that you can't do this. So
Yeah, I think that's also a great way for making people angry as well. I imagine.
most people get fascinated.
I'm
and
feeling a
frustrated
certain
by it.
fury surging at the moment. Okay, but moving along.
Okay.
Yeah, Gerard.
Let's see. Mine is Tom Cruise was in my high school graduating class.
Are you serious?
And a
For
side
real?
note is he used to date the girl around the corner, and my father saw him at it was like a block party when I was in my freshman year of college. And Dad said, I saw that Cruise kid the other day. Says he wants to be an actor. He said, he's not going to make it. Another leech on society. Dad was not a real good judge of movie talent.
Wow. Gerard, like you just like dropped like a bombshell on us. Wow, we are in your August presence. That is amazing. Wow.
Your dad, to be fair, your dad probably never saw him dance around in his underwear.
That's true
which
too.
is how he got famous. So
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all I got for you guys.
Oh, that's it. Huh? That's
Today. Next time it'll be another. Maybe a month could be another
reveal. Wow.
Another reveal.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Jessica. Oh, is Jessica with us? Or yeah. Maybe it's frozen. Okay, we'll come back to Jessica. Bill?
She does look frozen.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good. First, I'm sitting here thinking there's probably a reason that we haven't heard of Reese's Bologna, but I don't know, that's probably just me. If we want to move forward with that project, we can. Something about me, when I was younger, I did a lot of singing, musical theater. I got away from that, just life. And recently, my son's been taking guitar lessons and singing, and I got jealous. So I picked up the guitar and started taking lessons myself. So that's my current project, is trying to learn guitar.
Oh, and one more thing, just for fun, the stuff that you mentioned about your, the one thing that we don't know about you, if you can include that in the chat as well, that would be great. And in addition to that, if you can also mention in the chat where you're calling in from, that would be awesome too.
Hey,
Okay.
Bill, do you have any pictures from your musical days?
Yes, there are some that exist. Not available on me.
Okay.
Some of them, particularly for musical theater in tights and whatnot, could probably be blackmail pictures at this point. But
I love it. I love it. Bill, quick question.
If you show me your
you-
picture in tights, I'll show you mine.
all right, maybe next week.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a fair trade. Bill, are you also signed in on your phone?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that was you. Cool, Jessica,
Yeah, the
you're with
computer-
us?
I don't know what happened. I didn't know if it was everyone or me. but
Yeah, I think you got disconnected. So do you want to answer the question?
Yeah, I'm sad I missed everyone else's, but I played college softball. It's like all I kind of got. I was a catcher. Division 3. We got
Nice.
the nation. It was fun.
Wow, catcher, that's got to be the scariest job, right? You're standing there, well, not standing, but kind of crouching there, and then balls are like coming at like 100+ miles an hour. That's
And I caught
crazy.
60 season, and my knees are still messed up.
Did you do that when you were a little kid too, catcher?
Yeah, I played since I'm a kid. Yeah.
Do you have any gear from when you were a little kid?
No, I actually threw it all away. My daughter actually wants to start playing now, though, and I'm like, absolutely not. She's the most clumsy girl in the whole world. So.
But she'll learn. I mean, that's when it's enough practice. She'll get better and better.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Nice. Okay, so I think everyone's gone so far. I think I'll go next. The one thing that you don't know about me, I'm just thinking, I'm noticing like a trend of answers. I'm wondering if I can match up to something like that. Oh, okay. So here's one. I don't know if you know this, but I recently spoke at the United Nations on the role of coaching and technology to solve homelessness. And my speech was extremely well received by many of the government delegates there, especially the country of Malawi in Africa, who reached out to me soon after my speech to request my assistance in helping them solve child homelessness. And that is what triggered me to set up my nonprofit right now.
All right, that was boring. Now tell us something more interesting.
Yeah, thank you, Joel. Thank you.
Tell us the last time you were arrested.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I got thrown out of a country. That's right. I forgot about that.
Nice.
Another time.
Nice. Okay, awesome. So now that we've got the icebreaker, now that we've got the uneasiness of the icebreaker out of the way, and now we're all like in the flow. So we're gonna go to round 2, which is what do you love and what do you do and why you love it. So we'll try to stay in the similar order that we started, beginning with Rovina again. Also, Rovina, if I'm mispronouncing your name, please correct me.
No, that's fine. It's Rowena, but it's you know, I've been called all kinds of things, so it's okay. So what do I do and why do I love it? So as many of you know, I am a residential real estate agent in New York. I deal with you know, properties and sort of all sorts of price ranges, mostly working with buyers and sellers. Why do I love it? Because every situation is almost like a case study in human behavior and different approaches to problem solving. And I'm also able to apply sort of the broader background that I have in finance to dealing with each client, the same way that I dealt with institutional investors when I was doing equity sales. But obviously, this is not a stock portfolio. This is usually, you know, the biggest investment and personal decision that people make in their life. For many, for some, you know, it could be one of multiple properties that they're dealing with. So that's why I love it on a more granular level, on a broader analytical level from a market standpoint. I kind of like that I can pull in sort of the breadth of knowledge on macroeconomics and what's also happening with bond and equity portfolios and how that impacts the decision-making process when it comes to real estate pricing.
Awesome. Awesome. And Rowena, if you could please include your blurb in the chat. If I know you're on mobile, but if that's possible, that would be great. If not, maybe if you could provide it to me like offline, I could then put it in for you, you know, on your behalf.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll try and include it. I'm doing this from my phone, so that's a little bit more.
Yeah, I know.
I
totally understand. Yeah, I totally understand. Thanks, Rowena. Gerard.
So I am a financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments. I usually say I love it because I love helping people. But in addition to that, what's great about being a financial advisor is it's in terms of building the business, it's all on your shoulders. Either you're gonna have your success or your failure. It's all gonna be you. There's no corporate politics, nothing. So if you're willing to really, really work hard, you can do very well with it. And that's one of the things that I love about it, amongst other things. But I want to keep it within the 20 seconds. I'll yield my last 3 seconds to the crowd.
Awesome. Oh, by the way, Gerard, yeah, thanks for that. I forgot that we didn't take our group picture. So, so let's put on a smile, and this group picture will be posted on LinkedIn later today. So on the count of 3.
Could I not be in the picture? Can I put my video
laugh.
on?
Everyone laugh and be merry, or be happy or whatever.
No.
All of us had like a blast listening to everyone's story. I think that was amazing. Oh, by the way, Jessica, I love your hair. I don't know if that's like a new hairdo or whatever, but it looks amazing. Thank you very much.
What a little lighter. Thank you.
That's amazing. It looks awesome.
Thanks.
2 thumbs up. Okay, moving along. I get distracted very easily, as you can see. Okay, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. As hopefully that came out well. And while we're doing that, yeah, let's move along to Larry.
So my name is Larry Rosenthal, and I am the owner of Rosenthal IP Law. I'm a lawyer practicing intellectual property law, which means patents and trademarks. And I love learning about all the greatest and latest technology and inventions that from inventors who seek me to protect it.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Larry. Jennifer?
So I work at the intersection of domestic violence, homelessness, and housing insecurity. So basically what that means is that I'm doing research in that area. I'm also doing some teaching, and then I am looking to start a second venture. I was an entrepreneur before. I am looking to do a second venture in that area as well. And I love it because I love that I can be able to help at least one person break free from the cycle of violence.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you, Jennifer. Bill?
Am I back?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Sorry, I had to take a call there. I'm a community banker. So I like working for a bank that's, you know, a smaller bank, although we're capable of, you know, pretty much everything the larger banks are capable of. But we're encouraged to be part of our communities. We're encouraged to support our communities. Every year we're required as part of our overall evaluation to volunteer in our communities. So they really put an emphasis on that. And I like to, you know, I like that we're, you know, a bank that I work for a bank that's big enough to do what we need to, but small enough that we're still concerned about stuff like that. So that's about close to 20 seconds.
I love it. Yeah, Bill, I mean, if you can, and this is just, I'm saying Bill because you just spoke, but this is a comment that's for everyone in the room. If you can mention what you said about the what you do and why you love it in brief in the chat, that would be super helpful, because as people are speaking around the room and we're seeing the chat, it kind of just helps to sort of index a little bit better as to what you do. So by actively like thinking about who we can send your way. Oh, by the way, something just dawned on me earlier in the call when Gerard said that someone would reach out to Jessica. So Gerard, I mentioned I name dropped you like crazy. So I think a flurry of people should be reaching out to you, perhaps through LinkedIn chat, and also if that's a viable way, yeah, let me know. But if you prefer for them to reach out to you on email, let me know.
Either's fine. I mean,
Okay.
email's probably easier, but it's not the end of the world if it's either or. I follow both of them closely. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
What is it? People in job transition?
Yeah. So there were like I mentioned to someone, his name Bob Cooley, who previously visited Dynamite. He's like a senior HR person, and I think he's in job transition. So I mentioned that he should link with you. So he might be reaching out shortly, and then there are a few other people as well.
Yeah, I had spoken to Chad Keller, had gotten in touch with me. So
nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, there'll be more forthcoming, more names as well. Okay, that's awesome. Joel.
Joel Hoffman, mind and body hypnosis, and I help people change habits and beliefs that get in their way so they can enjoy life more fully and be more productive. So basically it's what's the thing that bothers you the most, that gets in your way the most? How do you want to be different? What's the feeling you want that would make that old problem impossible to have? And are you ready to change?
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Joel.
Sure.
Jessica?
We do a proactive HR at my company, and I like it because every sale is a challenge. You have to build relationships and make people trust you before you can move forward with pricing. Joel, can you help with shopping problems?
Yes.
Interesting.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. I think I've got everyone right. I didn't miss anyone, did I? If I did, please wave or something. In the interim, I'll go. You might have heard this song on the radio. Haters gonna hate. Shake it off. While that's super motivational and gets you up and enthused and everything, but unfortunately, when haters hate, they don't keep it to themselves. They go online and they blab about it, and they spew all that garbage about you and your brand online, which has a very real effect in hurting the brand reputation, as well as sowing seeds of doubt in the minds of existing customers as well as future customers. So what do? We delete. Yes, you heard me. Delete. I said delete. just like that keyboard, the delete key on your keypad. We delete all that stuff from Google, as well as have the ability of deleting bad reviews from Google, Facebook, and Amazon. Why? Well, one of my life goals is to leave the world happier than I found it. And nothing delivers happiness more than having your stress evaporated. So that's what we do. What we do is eliminate stress, because when your problem gets taken care of, or in this case, deleted, the client then is able to breathe a sigh of relief and move on with his or her life. And that's the reason why I do what I do. And we make the experience extremely easy for the client. It's completely risk-free. It's a performance guarantee that's time-based. If we don't deliver, we give the client a full refund. So it makes it like super simple for the client to work with us. And we're very easy and fun to work with. So that's what I do and why I love it.
Rajiv, stress evaporator, is that a new job title?
Might be, it might be. Nice. Okay, and now we'll be moving to round 3, which is the ask. Like, how can we help you? Let us know who your ideal client is, etc. So we'll start with Rowena, the dog whisperer.
My ask. Look, there's no such thing, quote unquote, as an ideal client. In certainly in my line of work, the most I can really hope for is someone who's very focused, kind of knows what they want, and is realistic. So any introductions along those lines would be great. And equally, you know, how I can help any of you, you know, whether be it for profit or for nonprofit. I think certainly when we're talking about social issues and you know, some of the things that other members have brought up, including you, Rajiv, about talking about homelessness or childhood homelessness. You know, I think the real estate community can certainly try and make a difference, and we've got a network there for that.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's awesome, Ravina. Yeah. So I guess you and Jennifer might have something interesting to talk about in addition to your ability to speak to your furry friends.
Yes.
Awesome. I
Oh
love
dear,
that.
dear. I guess I'm not going to live this one down.
Oh,
You
by the
can
way,
teach
are
me the
they?
language.
Yeah. By the way, are they around you?
Yes, one of them is. Hold on.
Yeah. Can we see him or her?
Yes, he's well. There, I think one is here. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. I need to try and turn this camera around. Why am I having difficulty with
Or
this?
Ravina, like maybe you could just put it like in a selfie mode kind of thing. So
Here. You see
oh
him?
wow. Wow. Nice.
He's napping between my bedroom and my bathroom floor because it's nice and cool.
Nice. Very nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I like your floor as well. Looks very
Oh,
nice.
thank you.
Is that teak or something?
It's red oak.
Red oak. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was one of those. Awesome.
No, but this is the original flooring that came with this building, which was built in 1940. So they restored everything when they did a gut renovation.
Very nice. Yeah.
Rowena,
That's
what
awesome.
is your geographical scope for your being a real estate agent?
It's the New York City area, but we do work on a referral basis with agents out in, you know, Connecticut, Westchester, and also in Florida. We just actually inked a big deal or an agreement with Fortune International in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Rowena,
I think we just disturbed Felix.
Yes.
He's moved on.
don't bother me. I'm napping.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez, we're so inconsiderate. Oh my God.
Rowena, what firm do you work for? Or are you in?
Warburg Realty.
Okay.
I actually put Ravena's LinkedIn in the chat. So if everyone could click that and connect with Ravina, that could be one way of, linking with her, so you can set up a one-on-one and, have that key conversation to figure out how you can explore synergies. Okay, moving
And
along.
Rowena, have you talked to Rudy yet? With all the webs?
Yes, I think so. That was a few weeks ago.
Okay, good.
Which have been a bit of a blur because it's just things have just been crazy with this market going gangbusters all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Just with all his, sites he's developing other realtors, great way to get connections and referrals. So
Okay, great. Well, I'll
Yeah.
follow up as well.
Yeah,
just stay
please
in
do.
touch.
Yeah, I'll be sure to we'll nudge him as well in your direction.
Great,
Or
great.
just, stay in touch with him continuously because we assume he's going to be adding more realtors to, building more websites for them. So more connections.
Sounds good. And guys, on that note, I have to jump into my other Zoom, but it was nice connecting with all of you, and I hope to be able to do so again next week, same time.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, Rowena. And we're glad we could meet you and your friends, and that's awesome. Thank you for the
And
mini house tour.
Okay, thank
the
you.
new language lesson.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Rowena.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys. Bye.
For sure. Yeah, enjoy your week. Okay, so we'll move along to Jessica.
My ask is companies that are maybe complaining about HR or issues within the office. We work with companies that are W-2 employees with about 5 to 150. I personally work with, but we've supported customers with up to 3,000.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
We do payroll, very proactive HR and benefits. And we have a large group health plan with United Healthcare. So when they're about 25 employees, we save them a lot of money in healthcare alone.
Okay.
Jessica, I forgot. Have you been out to the West Coast group?
No, I was actually considering it, but I have lunch due date at my kid's school today. So
Okay.
today won't be a good day, but next week I think I'm going to be joining.
Well, 2 weeks, okay, because they're every other week.
Yeah, it's so.
Oh, West Coast is every other?
Yeah, so it's today, and it'll be not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that.
Every other Tuesday I have lunch due date. So
Well, then
yeah,
you can.
it's 11:50 to 12:50. So what, John?
We can get.
I was
we
gonna
can set-
say, yeah.
So we can set up a one-on. You can set up a one-on-one with Edgar because he has a lot of contacts over there. So there might be some good referrals.
Yeah, I can do that. I think I meet Edgar at the end of this call, right? He always hops on.
Yeah.
Okay. Edward. Okay. I'll reach out.
Yeah, because you could potentially have that conversation with Panalo, because I don't know, because I think their agency is like fairly large. So I think it kind of would meet the criteria that you're looking for, but I think it's worth a conversation.
Okay. Yeah. Our best fits are like IT and things like that. And multi-state's really good because we keep them very compliant. So it's easier with like workers' comp and things like that. They don't have to worry about filing in each state. It'd be with us and we take care of everything for them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what were
that's
you
awesome.
gonna say, John? I missed.
What was that?
Were you gonna say something?
Me?
or-
Oh yeah. So I was so I keep hearing Joel or Jen. It's the so
Sorry.
which one? So I was going to suggest. Well, I was going to ask if you also partner with the different workspaces,
What do you mean?
like workspaces, like well, because you were saying that you serve businesses as small as 5, and so that made me think of the startup scene. And in New York
Startups
City,
are like our bread and butter.
yeah, I'm not sure if you're in what area are you in
I'm
again?
in New Jersey.
Okay, close. Well, so in New York City, for example, there's so many different workspaces. There's like LMHQ, basically all the workspaces where the entrepreneurs hang out or the smaller
Oh, I've
businesses
never heard
hang
of
out.
that before.
We work and tons. To connect with Jen and she
Yeah, I'll
can help
definitely
you.
reach out.
Yeah.
And I love going to places. I'll hang out there all day and I use
Oh,
like
that's
cold
awesome.
cards for coffee for everyone.
Now that they're open, yeah.
And yeah, now we can do it again. Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's awesome. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. In fact, Jennifer, why don't you go next?
Nice transition, Rajiv. So I would say that what I'm looking for is to connect with other early stage founders and particularly individuals who have gone through incubators, accelerators, venture studios, as they call them now, who have contacts with VCs. I mean, basically what I'm doing is I'm doing the legwork to explore my second venture, and I would love to be able to speak to others who've done a for-profit business and have gone through that route of pitching to different funders and whatnot.
Jennifer, well, we should definitely do a one-on-one because it's been forever. So
Yes.
I've put my Calendly link in the chat. So you could certainly click that and, pick a time that works. But off the top of my head, I think you should definitely speak to Nick Larson, and that's for both you as well as Jessica. So he's plugged into the tech space in Silicon Valley. And, he, as of now, he's still a Dynamite member. So it's good context, for you to reach out.
And he's back.
Yeah, he's back. He's back stateside. So he would be like, I think, one good person to speak to. In fact, he is in the VC space right now. He's moved from Willow to something else, Fast Capital or something. So that could be, like a worthwhile conversation. And Larry, yeah, you might want to just reach out to him again, since he is doing like something slightly different.
Thank you.
I got a few. Jen, reach out to me. Can think of one or two people maybe to connect you with. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Joel. Bill.
Okay. Let's see. We are Columbia Bank's located in New Jersey, so we are looking for New Jersey area. We do cover the full state. We're also capable of lending into certain counties in Pennsylvania and certain counties in New York, so we do cover this whole area. We're looking for small business to mid-sized businesses that need everything from banking services to lending. We have a full dedicated nonprofit group also. So if there's nonprofits, we have products specifically for them also. So that's pretty much covers.
Yeah, Bill, that's news to me. I didn't know that you had like a nonprofit focus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah,
we have.
Awesome.
But gee, Bill is like the Jimmy Stewart of Jersey banking.
Well, of course, that's exactly right.
Nice. Yeah,
I tried to get an invitation, but
not bad. Needs a little work, but
right. I wasn't prepared for it. So okay. So next week, tights, work on impressions. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
There you go.
Nice. So Bill, you and Jennifer might want to have a conversation about like the nonprofit piece of it. Also, I think Bill, you and Jessica might want to have a conversation, since I think your purview kind of encompasses business banking, right?
Yeah, I actually work with a lot of banks. I have a meeting with Manasquan on Thursday. Banks are a really good fit for us.
Yeah. Hey, Rajiv, who was the head of the Chamber of Commerce for Westfield? What was his name?
Gene.
Yeah. That's it. Gene Pomerantz or something.
Something. Yeah. So, potentially. I don't know like how big companies are that go to Chamber of Commerce, but yeah, can't hurt, right?
He has a lot of contacts. So yeah, we could get, but also for Bill and Jennifer as well as Jessica. So
yeah, I have that event with Gene's got that Westfield event. I don't know if Bill's interested, but it's next Thursday evening.
Isn't that like a women's event or something?
Yeah, but men always come. Women love when the men are there. I think they they do better business than men.
Nice. Larry?
So my ideal clients are entrepreneurs or small businesses, and I'll work with medium-sized businesses if they need it. And so I like connecting with people who work with those type of businesses and advise those type of businesses. For example, small business attorneys, CPAs, business consultants and coaches.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, and also if everyone could put their ask in the chat, that would be like super helpful as well. Gerard, did you go?
So again, I'm a financial advisor, and my typical, I won't say typical clients, but I work with a lot of people that are in some sort of life transition. A lot of them have changed jobs either recently or over the past year or two. So anybody that's changed jobs in the past year or two, that's a really good potential referral. Somebody thinking about retirement or just having questions and not having a financial plan in place. Those are all people that I'm able to help.
Awesome, awesome.
Hey,
Thank you, Gerard.
Did we ever connect you to Sarah Sambudo? Because she does.
The employment lawyer?
Yeah, no, she's employment agency.
She's a recruiter. She's with Adecco.
Yes, I did talk to her. Thank you. I forget, was that from you? But I do know that I spoke to her a while back.
Yeah, she moved over to a new agency, so she's handling the Northeast sector for.
Yeah, she was previously with Fahrenheit IT and staffing, and she then moved from Fahrenheit to Adecco, and that was last year itself. So I think I'm not sure about her region.
No, she just moved over to Sella.
Oh, she left Adecco?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm behind the news.
She's on the move again. So yeah, you can congratulate her and connect.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Joel.
Yeah.
Awesome. Joel, yeah, why don't you go?
Ask. So anybody, anyone who's stressed out or, has a bad habit, just connect them to me. I'll help them change it up.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Joel. Did I miss anyone so far? I hope not. Okay. And in the interim, I'll go. As far as my ask is to be introduced to other attorneys as well as other marketing companies, people in marketing and PR. Typically, those people will white label us for reputation repair for their clients. Other marketing and PR companies, it could be an existing contact or it could be a new client, and they'll typically ask us for getting something deleted. As far as attorneys go, it's typically either pre-trial, but mostly post-trial, or post-legal proceedings, where the client wants to move on with their life, and the attorney typically reaches out to us to get that done so that, this dark cloud, so to speak, can be eliminated. Whilst any attorney would be a good introduction, the ones that potentially might have this need could be criminal defense attorneys, divorce attorneys, as well as, I think, litigation attorneys broadly. So if anyone knows these kinds of attorneys, an introduction would be great. And Larry, thank you for the introduction that you made earlier. Hopefully I'll be speaking to her later this week. I think she's a little bit backed up with work and stuff.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
I was going to invite her to a meeting, so it's good.
I was thinking of a good idea. Maybe if people want to look through my contacts, or we look through each other's, and maybe if they see someone on our list that could interest them, we could send an email introduction.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
My contacts, I'll happily introduce whoever could help anyone here.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Cool. So we're moving into our last phase, which is, even though we did share referrals already, but in this round, we typically talk about either wins, announcements, or testimonials. So if anyone has either of those, please, we can use the remaining 5 or so minutes for that.
Well, I guess during the peak of COVID, I had joined a Dynamite meeting. So I guess like a year ago now. And in that meeting, I connected with someone in cybersecurity. And it didn't lead to anything professional or anything, but it just so happened that I had a friend whose nephew was interested in a career in cybersecurity. And so I was able to kind of reference this person, what this person has done. And then also there was like he was going to some kind of conference, and then I was able to refer that to another person who was also interested in cybersecurity. So there was definitely that connection. I don't typically encounter people in cybersecurity. So if not for Dynamite, I wouldn't have had that connection.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. Oh, look who popped in. Edgar, we were just mentioning you in the fondest of terms, Edgar. We were thinking that it would make sense for you and Jessica to have a chat because Jessica does employee benefits and stuff, and she's got like a lot of amazing, solutions that I think it might make sense for you guys to get together. Hopefully, when you're not behind the wheel. Edgar, you're on mute, so we can't hear anything you're saying.
Sorry about that. No problem, Rajiv. Thanks for having me again. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm calling from the San Francisco Bay Area. So yeah.
Well, tell us what you do, Edgar.
Oh, Joel, you know what I do.
But some of these other people may not. I know lots of
Hey
things
guys,
you
good
do,
morning.
and I know
Yeah,
some things you. And I may not know, but I may not know all you do.
Yeah, that's true, Joel. Maybe we should have a one-on-one so we can chat deeper. But anyway, guys, good morning. Edgar De Leon. I'm the business development manager for Panalo.co. We're a software development company, as well as having a second office in the Philippines for outsourcing for call center activities such as outbound sales calls, inbound customer service, as well as virtual assistants. We also launched a co-working space in San Francisco, San Francisco's newest co-working space. It's awesome. So if you guys ever want to come here, I can set you up with hotel accommodations through strategic partnerships. And we would love to have you visit. Hint, hint, Rajiv. Hint, hint, Joel. Hint, hint, Rudy. Okay. That's it. There you go. Boom.
Oh, Edgar, you have to answer the opening question was what's something that we don't know about you that you're willing to share?
Well, most of you don't know that one of my hobbies when I'm not doing business development is I dabble with music. I play keyboard and doing some songwriting activity with the collaboration Rajiv, who was my executive producer. We created a music video back last November that was posted on YouTube. It was an exciting experience to work with Rajiv and his team. And I'm working on a new project that's going to be focused on social injustice. And we're looking forward to completing the music and the lyrics. And I'll be talking to Rajiv again. That's something that probably most people don't know about me. Yep.
Well, that's an area that Jennifer is interested in, so you guys should definitely set up a one-on-one. Or Jen, if you want to come back on at 1, right? Then
There you go.
You can also
All
join
right.
the West Coast group.
Wait, did you say me? That I'm interested in music?
No. No, I'm saying, well, he was saying talk about injustice, right? So if that wasn't the music.
Yeah, we're writing a. So basically, my colleagues in San Francisco were writing a new tune that addresses the AAPI, the BLM topics, and we have a lot of recording artists here in the Bay Area that are well known that will be participating. So we're hoping that when we finish the tune and put together a YouTube video, it'll have some traction. for listeners that are interested on that topic. So we're pretty excited about that. And as you know, there's been a lot of conversation and news about AAPI, the Asian American hate, as well as Black Lives Matter. So that's something that we're excited about here in San Francisco. So that's what we're doing. Yep.
Nice. And I agree with Jessica. You need to form a band with Bill. We just learned of his secret talents today. You missed it.
Oh,
But I'm not
okay.
going to
Well,
spoil it.
what does Bill play?
I think I need a little more work, I think, before I'm ready to join a band. I said earlier, I just started playing guitar.
Oh, nice.
But he also used
Yeah.
to do musical theater, so he can be the pretty face in front of the band. And later on, he'll pick up guitar.
There you go. There you go, Bill. So
If
anyway,
if you think this can be the pretty face, you might need to clean your screen.
Well, you can see how thick my glasses are, so you know.
I'm in the process of uploading the member list for Dynamite, which will hopefully facilitate all of you to link with everyone. We've had a few people not show up on the meeting today because they have either conflicts or dealing with some health related issue. Typically on this meeting is like really packed. So I don't know, maybe it's summer or something. People are zoomed out. I don't know. I will get to the bottom of it.
They're starting Memorial Day weekend early.
Oh yeah, maybe. By the way, when is Memorial Day?
Monday.
It's next Monday. It's this weekend.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this. I'm like horrible with dates. I'm notoriously bad. Okay, yeah, but definitely look at the download the list. Everyone's LinkedIn is there, as well as their Calendly if they use Calendly, and their email. But don't add anyone to any mailing list without their express consent, because that's kind of rude, and that's also grounds for being disinvited from future meetings. So I mean, just request that. I'm sure people will be happy to say yes, but please first request. Okay, that's just something that we do. I think if there isn't anything else, I think we'll be ending, I don't know, slightly earlier today. But if anyone has any other, like announcements or testimonials to share, feel free to do so now. I will say that one testimonial for Edgar. I know that many people that have used Edgar's VA service, that's virtual assistant. So his virtual assistants come at a very affordable price there. And these are college grad kids in the Philippines. They're English speaking. They are, they're already very with it. I haven't worked with them, but everyone that has worked with them has been very happy with the service. They're also available at a very affordable price of $9 an hour with a low minimum of 40 hours a month, not a week, a month. So it ends up being $360 a month, which I think is very affordable given, the Northeast rates or even broadly any rates in the US. So that's something that you might want to request or have a conversation with Edgar. I don't know if that offer is still being offered, that tier.
So,
but
yeah. Thank you, Rajiv. So basically, we have two programs: a 40-hour a month, or excuse me, a week, and a 20-hour. But because of Dynamite, and people wanted to ramp up with a virtual assistant campaign, we started a 10 hours a week at $360, which seems to be very. A lot of people are excited because it's not a big investment per se, but at least gives them an opportunity to experience what we do. As Rajiv said, we have high caliber candidates, college graduates that are fluent with English. And it seems like it's working for our clients that are using it currently. So it's a good program. And if you can find someone at $9 an hour in the States, let me know. Then we'll like to have that conversation with you. But if not, then you might want to try Panalo and our call center program. So that's it. The other thing, Rajiv, I wanted to mention, we have our San Francisco chapter meeting at 10 o'clock this morning, PST,
Yeah.
1 o'clock East Coast. So I encourage you guys to check it out. That group is really growing. Rajiv, we have a new guest, Mark Murphy. I sent him the invite. He's the director of marketing sales for a group of hotels, about 10 hotels in San Francisco, that's interested to see how he can parlay or augment his business using our platform. So Mark Murphy will be showing up, and hopefully we'll have a good turnout again this morning, afternoon, East Coast time. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Edgar.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm looking at the clock. We're 1 minute past 11. So I know that many people have hard stops now. So so we respect that, of course. Thank you so much for joining us. And also, if you would like to put in a member application, you can do so on the website at dynamitenetworking.com. Or if I can put that in the chat now if that helps. If you have like another 30 seconds or so, happy to do that. And also, please invite guests. We have a number of spots open, like the CPA spot. So like Aiko, who was the previous CPA, she left because like Dynamite made her incredibly busy, and that's why she left, because she just doesn't have the bandwidth to like take on additional clients or come to networking, because she's just like that busy with work. So the CPA spot is open. So if anyone knows a good CPA that is looking for a networking home, please invite them to future meetings. I'm gonna put the membership stuff in the chat. Yeah, I included it in the chat. And yeah, Bill, as a banker, you might be interested in like the business banking, or would you like, because so far you're the only banker, so technically you could occupy the seat for both business and personal banking. Is that something that you might, want to explore?
I mean, we do cover, all banking. So yes, if that's, a possibility, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you haven't done so already, you can certainly look at the links that I shared in the chat. Those, it's pretty simple. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out to me either via email or LinkedIn. I'll put my email in the chat. It's the same email that the calendar invite comes from, dynamitenetworking@gmail. I think, did I include that in the thing? Okay, I didn't. Okay, Dynamite Networking. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, cool. So guys, thanks a ton for hanging out with us. Please, like Jennifer, definitely click my Calendly. I definitely want to have a conversation with you. And yeah, see you all next time. Feel free to visit our West Coast chapter. That's on the same Zoom link, but at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern. So that's something that it's, I think that might be a slightly larger meeting today for some reason. I don't know. Earlier, this was the hotspot, and West Coast was just kind of fledgling, but now it's shifted for some reason. But we got to like work on getting this being, back to its like earlier attendance. But anyway, I'm working with Larry on that. So thanks for that, Larry. Thanks for stepping up. It was remiss of me not to mention that. So Larry is our new membership director. So, but I'll be sure to mention that going forward. Yeah, I apologize for that. Cool. So nice meeting you all, and have an amazing rest of the day. Bye.
Thank you so much for the invite.
Most welcome.